Welcome, welcome, come one, come all. Put a stop to your violent, thuggish behavior for at least 12 minutes. We've got content to make. So, how did I not think of this sooner? We gotta visit Uganda. I'm like a big deal over there. Oh, that thing on the map, that's not real. That's like just a glitch in the game. I guess Microsoft figured nobody gives two shits about this part of the world, so no need to fix it up. Anyway, there's not a whole lot of landmarks to look at per se. Just a vast emptiness. But yeah, I'm a big deal over in Uganda. Where's that mock-up I made? Yeah. So, I guess we'll visit the one city that they have. Visit beautiful, picturesque Kampala. They named a whole city after that lady who ran for president in 2024. Called that one wrong, I must say.
Entebbe Tower, Crafters November 16550, ready for departing straight out.
So there's the air traffic controller. I don't know if this feature made it into the game, but I read online they were going to have a feature where you could record your own voice for the air traffic controllers, and there's all kinds of potential for hilarity there. You could just like substitute a recording as somebody else. You could have like the air traffic controller sound like Ray Romano. Okay, everybody, we're gonna land the plane. Don't let Robert land this plane. He's too big. He wouldn't fit in the cockpit. Man, Deborah's such a... But anyway, yeah, we're gonna demonstrate how to take off. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure that red flashing on the indicator is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. See, we're getting off the ground. That's all. That's the only thing that's important about flying a plane. Nothing else matters. And now you know how to do that. Now you know how to get a plane off the ground at Entebbe International Airport. If by some miracle you're ever there someday and they have like a Hollywood movie type scenario where there's a problem with the plane and they say, "Does anyone here know how to fly a plane?" You can recall this critical information you learned from a Let's Play, and you can proudly stand up and say, "I'll do it." So, up ahead we've got the lovely city of Kampala, but we will keep a nice reasonable distance above it. We dare not land there because, as we all know, everyone in Uganda knows Kung Fu. Did you guys ever see Who Killed Captain Alex? They got the full thing on YouTube. There's probably not a copyright on that. I could just append the full movie into the end of this episode if I wanted. Who would claim it? What was I gonna say? So speaking of Captain Alex, unrelated, there's a YouTuber named Captain Alex. No connection to the movie, and he's not even Ugandan. He's just like a fat dude in a chair with anger issues. And another channel was making fun of him. He's like, "You better watch out. Captain Alex is coming to get you. He's in a wheelchair and he looks like he's made out of Play-Doh, but make no mistake, he's gonna kick your ass." Yeah, that big hill off to the side's kinda neat, huh? Let's all stand for the Ugandan national anthem. Yes, indeed. Idi Amin was quite the Marvel vs. Capcom fan, and he demanded that they change the national anthem. Hey, look at that guy. He's got a cool, background, in-ground pool. Having a pool in a developing country is a very expensive thing to do. I bet the wealthiest man in Kampala must live there. Or maybe it's just a hotel. Yeah, probably the second thing. Sometimes you see situations like that, though. There was that guy in Tuki Buki who had the pool, and he was like the wealthiest guy in all of Senegal. But that's a different country. We're here to hear about Uganda. And also, people aren't going to get any of these references. What else is there to see in Uganda? Surely there's something. Gotta be careful not to cross over the border into Burundi. That looks like it could be something. The big red pool. Those crazy bastards in Uganda, they took the blood pool from ActRaiser on SNES, and they made it into a real thing. Just sort of an odd phenomenon. How there's a ring of trees growing around the strange red lake. Do you think that's man-made, or did that occur naturally? Anyway, the reason that lake is red, it's not because they're big fans of ActRaiser in southwestern Uganda, but rather it's like a salt thing. That there's too much salt in the water or something of that sort, and it makes the water all red. Isn't that fascinating? It's not like they just murdered a ridiculous number of people and the waters forever ran red with the blood of people who dared defy them. Nothing like that. You know, I did a report in college once on the history of Turkey, and there was a section about the Turkish genocide of the Armenians. Nice, happy topic for my gaming comedy show. But anyway, where I'm going with this is horrific things like that do happen once. There was a passage about the Turks threw so many Armenians into the river that the water stopped flowing, and it created like an artificial dam made out of human bodies or something. So, yeah, there is precedent for such things happening. There's the one road in Uganda. There it goes. You can get anywhere. Oh, there's two roads. There's a smaller road that intersects. Yes, I'm very good at navigating in Uganda. I know the way. Do you know the way? He said the thing. Ugandan Knuckles VR chat from 2018. Do you know the way? Yay, I would clap if I wasn't holding a microphone with my hand. Hooray. Not much else to see out here. Not much at all. They should have like some fat-ass American land developers come out here and like put a Fuddruckers out here or something. In the deserts of southwestern Uganda. As long as we're at this part of the world, do you guys want to see the pyramids next? That could be something. Just gotta set it up. Okay, here we go. Pyramids, yay. There they are. Isn't it just lovely how the music swells at this part? Microsoft knew that this would be a special moment. Microsoft was well aware that your average gamer lost their mobility many, many years ago, and so this game would be the closest thing they could get to having a nice vacation. Wow, it's like I'm really there. Gonna try to get in real close. Maybe I'll even crash into him for effect. That could be something. You know, they actually, they ban you from the game, or maybe even Xbox as a whole, if you try to reenact 9/11 within Flight Simulator. I'm sorry, I thought this was America. Technically, it's Egypt. Okay, here we go, real close. Meow. Yeah. Why is the tip a different color, by the way? I feel like I used to know that, and then I unlearned it at some point. Just the visual of a plane slowly passing the pyramids. This feels like the production company from some TV production studio. Funding for Arthur was brought to you in part by the Pyramid Foundation, bringing you quality edutainment since 1955. And like their logo, they'd have the plane doing the flyover, and then right when the plane is perfectly positioned within the pyramids, they'd do like a freeze frame, and there'd be like a circle over the image and all of that. You know, I saw a guy the other day, he was like hyper obsessed with TV production company logos, and he even made like his own fake closers for TV shows. So he would do the announcement himself. He'd say like, Jimmy Neutron was brought to you in part by, and then he'd list off like 15 different sponsors, and just takes all of my restraint to not think, wow, Jimmy Neutron must cost like $1 billion per episode if they gotta get this many sponsors. But I didn't comment that. Don't be mean. Okay, let's get a better look at the Sphinx. Getting in real close. They getting close. Yeah, hell of a shot. That's what it's all about.